I imagine you have been told. Relax, don't be tense, take a deep breath, think of something beautiful. When they tell me so, I'm immediately transported to a specific place. My village, in Milies, on Mount Pelion, my magic mountain. I can see the mountain slopes in front of me. This mountain is a verdant paradise with thousands of different shades of green. The land is so fertile. Green covers everything until it merges with blue in the water. Pagasetic Gulf stretches out peacefully, so calm that it looks like a lake. Nature unfolds before me in absolute balance and harmony. My gaze travels, thoughts dissolve, my inner self begins to expand, filled with the landscape in front of me, until I become part of it. This is the view of my ancestors' house in Milies. This is how I feel when I sit on the balcony, and those who choose Milies Historic Chalet as a holiday home will experience the same feeling. I have been coming to Milies since I was a child in primary school. All my school holidays and vacations are associated with this house. The words origin and roots are difficult concepts for a child. The whole village was then my playground, where I roamed free with my playmates, eager for new discoveries. I was carefree and prone to happiness. The life stories of my ancestors who were born and lived in this house sounded alien to me. My great-great-great-grandfather, Daniel Philippides, was mentioned in my school history book. What was his life like? I am Daniel Philippides. I was born in 1753 in this house in Milies, in Pelion. Greece was under Ottoman occupation. Fortunately, we were given in Pelion some privileges. I became a cleric. I changed my name from Dimitrios to Daniel. I traveled to Chios, Constantinople, Paris, Iasio, in pursuit of knowledge. I wrote and translated manuscripts which I sent to my village, Milies. My cousin and I founded the School of Milies, an educational academy following the standards of the Enlightenment period. Knowledge will bring liberation. I am Argyris Philippides. Daniel, my grandfather's brother, died in 1832. Thessaly region and Pelion was finally liberated by the Ottomans in 1881. 10 years later, I became mayor of Milies and later member of parliament for the prefecture of Magnesia. My wife Maria and our 7 children adored our ancestral house in Milies, but we also lived part of the year in our townhouse in Volos. Harilaos Trikoupis, the Greek Prime Minister, had already set in motion the development of the railways in Greece. I supported the idea of extending the Volos line from Anno Lechonia to Milies, and finally the train reached our village in 1093. The port of Volos was connected with Pelion, and the terminus was in Milies. A new beginning for Milies and a great relief for Maria and our children. What a joy, reaching our house in Milies by train. I am Evgenia Filippidi. Father had booked seats for us in the first carriage of the train. I will never forget that first time we walked down the cobble street from our house in Milies to the railway station, and there we boarded the train. It went over all the 13 bridges and through tunnels, with views of the villages on the slopes, the olive groves and the orchards below, and the sea. The train was whistling, rocking back and forth, and mother was saying, "Sit down, Evgenia." Later on, I got married. We moved to Athens. I had one child, Kostakis. Being an only child, I wanted him to be close to his cousins. We used to take the train from Athens to Volos, and then all together the little train to Miles, to our home, the ancestral home where children roamed free and took the mountain air. I am called Eva, but my name is Evgenia. My father named me after my grandmother's name. In Greek, Evgenia means a person of good breeding. In my case, it seems appropriate. I understood it when I grew up. Maybe that's why I feel such a connection with my ancestors' village. It helps when your family has rich and deep in time generational history. One wants to share this story and, if possible, would love for others to experience it. What better way to do so than offer the house itself as a guest house? And that's why I turned this house into a guest house. And in honor of history, which has so many other details that I haven't told you, I named the guest house Milies Historic Chalet. And why chalet? From the sablé, my grandmother's Evgenia cookies that I loved so much when I was a child, and now I offer them to all customers when I welcome them to Milies Historic Chalet.